Well, the red light's on, so I'm guessing it's recording. Okay, let's do this. This is the
It's
start.
like a police interview.
This is the start. You know
Right.
when
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, this is Chips TV episode 1. This has been a thing that we've been talking about for a while, and we
why don't
finally.
you start by like just telling us, who we are, what we're doing, and that kind of.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna start again now.
That
'cause you just
way-
fucked out.
okay.
Hello, it's Chips TV number 1, episode number 1. We've this has been something that we've been talking about for a long time, and we finally plucked up the courage to actually do it. And we've got the equipment now, so this is going to be something that we'll be doing weekly. And today we're probably just going to talk about how we got started, why we want to do this, interests, a couple of topics, news, nothing too serious, but hope you guys enjoy, and we'll get into it.
Brilliant. So, do you want me to introduce myself?
Yeah, introduce yourself. Yeah.
Well, as Joey said, I'm Faris. We talking about this for a long time. We're really excited to see how it goes. It's one of those things that we've been really interested in doing for a long time. So this will be fun. So yeah, I mean, what's been going on with you, Joe?
Not a lot, really. I mean, we've been planning this obviously for a while, trying to spread the
I
word.
think it's good that we're actually doing it.
Yeah,
It's one
for
of those,
sure.
We said it for a long time.
It's something that you can talk about, but it can easily not
Also,
happen.
Look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
doing this right now.
And we're definitely excited to be doing this a lot. So we're gonna carry on doing it and see where it goes. Like I said, we're not gonna take it too seriously. We're just gonna talk about random stuff. But I mean, I've been good, really, to be honest. I've just been working, skating a lot, filming skating, which is cool. Working on a project at the moment with some of the guys from Ascot on a new recent video for Recent Skate Company. Shout out to
isn't
Matt
Recent
and Alex.
Is it Recent one of your friends?
Yeah, it's Matt and Alex.
Oh, it's Matt and Alex. I
Matt.
thought, okay.
Alex K.
I was saying to you the other day, like, what I really like about like skaters is it's like, for example, to get one trick done, you've got to have tried that at least.
Yeah, it's perseverance.
1,000 times. So that mindset
It's
it's
definitely
always been something that I've been really interested in.
blood, sweat, and tears go into it.
Yeah.
But it's the same as like any sport, really. To be honest, like it's the same as football, I guess. I don't really play football, but
To a certain extent, yeah. I mean, I think it's like that with everything, isn't it?
football is something that is one of them things that I'm not into football, and like you are obviously.
Yeah,
and
I like
my friends
football,
are.
yeah.
My dad's into football, but I can understand like why they pay the players so much money. Not as
good,
much, but you got to think how many people play football.
Yeah.
And like how many people are trying to become a professional footballer.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not something that anyone can do, obviously. Like how much would like a new young player for like Arsenal, for example, be getting paid like weekly?
Nowadays it's pretty outrageous. Like I think what's changed. I don't want to make this a football podcast, by the way, but I think what's changed in football in terms of like the time. I think back like 20 years ago, to get that good money, you had to become the best. Whereas now you're going to get paid good, even if you're like some. Yeah, book standard
it's
guys.
like that. Did you ever watch the program with Michelle Keegan when she played the guys
footballers' wives or whatever?
Yeah. Well, who was that? Who's that footballer?
I don't think Michelle Keegan's quite new. I don't think it's.
Yeah,
like...
she was. She was playing like a character of someone that was a footballer. Like she was the wife of a footballer. Bobby.
Footballers' wives or whatever.
No, it was a actual drama. What was his name? Bobby something. He played for like England or some shit. I don't know. Maybe I'm trying
Bobby
to shit.
Schmurder.
No. We should probably change the topic from football.
Yeah, it's not. This is definitely not. A
I don't
podcast.
enjoy football.
We really,
but
sure.
You
see, what's his name got sentenced today?
Harvey Weinstein.
What are your thoughts on?
Well, I mean, it was gonna happen.
Inevitable,
wasn't it?
really.
Like when there's that much smoke,
So it is.
There's always a fire.
Yeah, I know, but I know this might sound controversial, but it's all the hypocrisy around it that just drives me crazy.
Of course, there's obviously stuff as well that the public don't.
Don't get me wrong. Doing that kind of stuff it's horrible and you can't do it. But But I don't know. I think I'm putting my mouth on my foot right now. Whatever I say.
I think it was a right decision that they arrested him for sure because he's obviously a scumbag.
Of course, but at the same time.
But there's other people
No,
probably
wait.
doing the same thing.
There's no at the same time. 100%. I agree. Like,
Yeah, he's a scumbag, man.
Scumbag, yeah.
But I didn't think that. Normally, when it's like the Prince Andrew shit, like Prince Andrew, like everyone knows Prince Andrew is a paedophile.
He's a nonce, yeah.
And but the fact that he's a royal, like they can't slander like the royal family's name. They're not going to arrest him because.
Do you know what I thought about the other day, mate?
Did I just say Peter Andre?
No, you said Prince Andrew.
Prince Andrew.
Peter Andre. Do you know what I find so mad? You know the royals. None of them get sick or anything.
I was saying this at work today.
Like,
they don't get anything.
They don't get anything.
All
the kids, they have kids straight away.
It's because they got private healthcare.
They're all fertile.
Apparently, coronavirus has hit Wexham Park in Slough.
Oh, mate.
Hospital.
What's his name? Wrexham Park in Slough?
Yeah, apparently.
No.
That's what they said.
There's like a 28-day incubation time, so you could have it for a month before anyone even...
Really?
Yeah.
Apparently you could have it and not know.
Can we say people's names on this?
Dunno.
If it's like a normal, okay thing. Right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
So Jack is supposed to be going to Vietnam.
Right.
He's supposed to fly into Beijing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just like, nah. Like, obviously he can't
Have
go to
you
Beijing.
heard about Italy?
So
They've got
mad
eight coronavirus at the moment.
It's crazy. It could become a bit of a pandemic.
I think it's one of the things that's just gonna...
I don't even like coronas. So.
Yeah, it's gonna blow over. It will just blow over.
Yeah, probably.
It won't be that bad.
Probably.
But it's one of them things that they can't, now that it's got out and it's everywhere around the world, how are you gonna just stop it without making like a vaccine for it?
Well, that's what they've got to do. Mate, you know, I've got a game on my phone that is like,
you told me.
Talking about the Plague game.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
What's it called?
It's called Plague, and like you have to like kill everyone on the planet.
Right.
And you have to like...
Can you make your own like viruses?
No, you get given viruses, and you have to...
what would you call it?
I just do the name that they give me, but I change it.
You can call it
to,
whatever. You could call it like the Chief Key
Well, I
virus
changed it to like Bunt Up. Like my name on my phone
That's
is
a pretty funny
Bunt Up. Yeah. No, you have to like alter the symptoms and all that kind of stuff. Evolve it. Sorry, that's what I'm looking for. You have to evolve it to kill the world, and it's pretty cool. Speaking of altered. What's
altered
this old
carbon?
It's altered carbon.
I'm just going to be real. Anyone that thinks altered carbon is good, you need to watch Blade Runner because it's a complete rip-off.
Is that what it is? It's just Blade Runner?
It's not Blade Runner, but it's pretty much exactly the same.
Don't know. I can't watch shows. I can only watch
Altered Carbon's
shows.
been around for a while. It hasn't just...
It's not blown up.
No, there's been a couple of seasons of Altered Carbon.
I can't watch something I haven't already watched. Like, no cap. I can't... Because I just...
How are you ever going to watch something if you've never watched it?
No, I have to already have watched it. Like, I don't
that
like
makes
watching
no
new
sense.
shows. Or I'll just stop watching them.
What? You won't watch anything new?
Like
you
I just
haven't
struggle.
watched,
Stranger Things or any of that.
season
No.
3.
I watch like...
New season comes out soon.
I watch like Breaking Bad like again and again.
Breaking
and, like,
Bad's good.
It's good, isn't
I
it?
only got into that because you told me to watch it.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing with True Detective. You told me that for so long, and I
was let down with season 3 of True Detective. I mean...
But you liked season 2, didn't you?
Yeah, season 2 was good. Season 3 was good, but it was just like it got too like confusing.
Yeah, and
when you start adding like dementia into like a police case.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's like 80
that they can't work out anyway.
Yeah, exactly. How is he going to work out when he's like 80 and got dementia?
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna fly.
But I'm very excited for the new Christopher Nolan film.
Yeah, what Tenet?
Yeah, that looks good.
We were talking films today. To be fair, I don't remember what. Anyway.
Tenet should be a good film, and it's got Denzel Washington's son.
His kid in it. Yeah, he was in Black Klansman as well. Do
you
like
Black Panther?
Black Klansman.
I haven't seen that.
Oh,
that's with the dude from Star Wars, right?
No, it's the same.
Yeah, but the dude.
No. You're thinking of another film. I know what film. I think you're thinking of Detroit. I haven't seen that either.
Yeah.
But shit, what was I going to say? Yeah, you really like Dunkirk, which is another film, and I really did not like that film.
I like Dunkirk.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, it was kind of it was one of the films where it was just like the artistic value of it was cool.
Yeah, I know, but
like,
you know,
it wasn't anything like the way it happened in the film.
It wasn't like Saving Private Ryan, like a thrill ride.
1917, brilliant film.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet either.
Most probably the best film I've seen, like from last. I know it came out this year, but like I always like
count it as last year. Do you know what with me, right?
I think did it come out this year or did it come out last year?
I think probably
it came out this year.
Excuse me. Do you know what it is with me? I don't like being surprised, and I don't like being let down. So like, if I watch something and I like a character, if he dies, I'm just like,
You're not.
yeah. I just don't like being.
Yeah,
I'll Google what happens. No, like
you've done that with 1917.
No, I didn't watch 1917, but like if I'm in the cinema, and I'm watching a film, and I'm
Really?
like, I'll
In
Google
the
it.
cinema?
Yeah, because like you're having
Why?
it just
That
because
just ruins it.
I don't know. Like I don't like being let down. I don't know. It's one of those.
I need to see Joker. I haven't seen
You haven't
Joker
seen Joker yet?
No.
Oh,
Everyone
really good
tells me
film.
that I'd
really
like
good
it,
film.
but I've not watched it.
Absolutely love it.
And this is a pretty bold statement, but I've never seen any of the Batman films.
Yeah, that's outrageous. By the way, just to let you guys know, I'm not looking at my phone. I'm not scrolling up. We wrote down topics.
We've made a rule. No,
to,
Instagram
no
scrolling
scrolling.
when we're podcasting. This is kind of mad that we're doing this right now. Sorry, I just
It's flows though. I mean,
Yeah,
initially
it's
I was a bit nervous. I was a bit like,
It's like having sex the first time.
yeah, nah, this is nothing.
not
like,
awkward.
this is nothing like having sex the first time.
What else were we going to talk about? Because there was a few
I
things.
thought
that
you were
we
asking me about having sex for the first time.
We were going to talk about a few things, but
Oh, well,
when
we
you get
talked about the
when you're in
Australian
front of the
kid.
microphone, you forgot. Yeah, the Australian kid. But I feel like that happened a couple of days ago now, and it's not really that interesting anymore to talk about. Like, everyone knows that it's just a scam.
No, it's not. It's not a scam. Apparently.
So what is there a guy that looks like him?
Apparently, it's a guy, which is
that's what I thought.
understandable because that's a pretty.
I thought like it was a bit too much to be fake.
Yeah, like they brought him on to like.
You know when you sort of
brought him
like
onto a
want,
rugby
you know when
game?
you like want something to be fake.
Yeah, it was all the
Like
fits.
that's always like me. Like I'm always like I'm never like looking. I never look at the positive side of things. I always
You
look at
want
like the
them-
negative.
you-
Yeah, I
yeah.
always want it to be bad for some reason. But
you see the worst.
it's a
of
sad
people
video. It is sad.
Well, no, the video of him crying is really sad. But,
Yeah.
But what made me think it was fake is all the fits. Like he was in all these like Gucci fits.
Wait, is that him though? Still?
I think that's him.
I don't know. We're gonna need someone to do some research on that.
Yeah.
We haven't got the laptop.
That's
we can't
okay.
Have anyone, but we can't have anyone pull it.
What
up.
your thoughts on bullying and what do you think? What
On
do you think
bullying?
about, yeah, like what do you think?
Well, obviously it's not good. It's not good in any situation.
Weird if you were like
work, school. But I think it's one of them things that kids just do. It's like I always see bullying as it's like almost like a natural instinct for kids to
Pick on the weaker ones.
Yeah, like wolves, for example. Like they're a pack of wolves, and at school, like I always thought. Now the way that I look at school is like, it's like every man for himself, and like the stronger survive.
See,
like,
some schools
it shouldn't be like that though. But
see, some schools they've banned.
kids are like that. It's fucked. Kids are fucked nowadays.
They've banned Canada Goose at some schools. Canada Goose jackets.
Why?
Because
and like Montclair
some of the
and all
ki-
that
yeah, 'cause
shit.
some of the kids can't afford
just,
it.
like stunt on kids.
Yeah,
at school.
we like kids
We never
flex
had
now.
that.
We never flexed.
Nah.
We were
I mean, like the
it was
only
cool
thing
to be
that-
broke back in the day.
Yeah,
like,
it kind of was.
Do you know what I mean?
Like the only time that it like, the only time I ever saw like stunting at school was like if someone came in wearing like a Jack Wills like gilet.
Yeah, not even like a gilet. If they had I'm not gonna say Beyblades because
What about like Air Force Ones? There was a couple of kids who used to wear Air Force Ones,
we weren't
like the
really
black
allowed
ones.
to.
Yeah, you went to private
We
school.
went to I went to thing LB.
But I don't know. Schools kind
I have
of
two
schools kind of
theories
crazy.
on bullying. So like cyberbullying.
Yeah, that's different. I think that's worse.
I'm like, yeah, but bro, at the same time, like, just turn your Twitter off. I know it's horrible, but like, come on, just turn the shit off. Like, but it's the same. Okay.
By the way, we're not sponsored by Firefly.
Yeah, next time we're gonna have these cut off.
We're gonna try and be sponsored by them.
The way I see it, so like, all right, so I love racist jokes, right? I think they're hilarious, and I love not making fun of each other's cultures, but I love the idea of you can say, but true racism when you actually experience it, that really hurts. Like it really makes you feel like shit, right? So it's like the same with anything. It's like it's fun until like it's actually you being hurt. So that's why I don't think anyone's opinion on.
No, I
But
agree.
then, I don't know. I don't know. Cyberbullying.
School and cyberbullying, and the thing is now as well as the fact that when we were at school, I know we're not old, but social medias weren't.
So we're 26.
They weren't around. Like they were, but they weren't like we had like Bebo and like
I think
MySpace
kids
and
are
shit.
meaner now,
But
though. I think they're a lot meaner.
But no one used to like be horrible on like social medias back in the day.
Yeah, they did.
Not when we were at school.
Yeah, man.
But,
Yeah,
like, no one was like. But the thing is, what I think, like fucked social medias was stories.
You think?
When stories came about.
People were flexing on their
Yeah,
stories.
because it's just like,
It's a way
like
to
when you
flex.
post a photo on Instagram, people see it and they're like, oh, cool, he was or she was at this place. Or,
Yeah.
But when you're putting up stories and you're putting up like hundreds and hundreds of
There's,
stories
like,
when you're
locations and
out and you're
stuff.
like flexing on, like showing where you are, like I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I put stories up on Instagram all the time, but
Yeah.
I'm not like doing it when I'm out partying or whatever.
Just name the person you're talking about.
No, I'm not naming anyone. I'm just saying, like, I just don't. I think that was what ruined social medias.
Yeah.
Like when everyone started doing that, like it's cool because you get to see where people are. Like that's good. Like I think it's kind of cool at the same time. But then I think that it kind of ruined.
You're thinking like the 50 in a night where you're just filming like stupid stuff.
Yeah, just I don't know. It just seems over the top almost sometimes.
What do you think,
I mean,
what do you think the future
is
for like for example, someone like
technology,
like social media? What do you think it's going to be? I
don't know how it can evolve, but then like you would have thought people would have said this like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Like,
well, if you knew how it was going to evolve, then
like I wouldn't have thought when I was at school that stories would have even existed. Like the fact that you put a photo up on like a social platform and people liked it and commented it. That wasn't
that's quite an odd concept, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird.
I had a joke.
And like it makes you feel good as well. Like
but let's be honest, it does. Like when you put a photo up and you get like 10 likes and that sweet one.
I think they should turn off
you.
likes, and I think they should turn off
the number of likes. They should turn that off. I think, but I think you should know who likes your.
Yeah, but other people shouldn't. But now they've turned off like you can't see what other people are liking.
Yeah, which I quite like because.
I used to use that activity thing.
Yeah, I know you did.
I liked it. It was a good concept.
I had a joke the other day where the guy's like, growing up, I never thought I'd need a computer just to fucking masturbate.
Who was that? Who said
that? Tom Green, do you remember from Freddy Got Fingered?
I've never seen that film.
You never seen? Yeah, yeah.
I haven't seen it.
You've seen Road Trip? Yeah, there's no reason.
I've seen Road Trip, yeah, and like. But they're good films, like them, like early, like 2090s.
Yeah,
like
there's
American Pie,
Tween Wave, whatever.
American Pie, Euro Trip.
But then again, that content can never be released now.
No, it's too over the top.
YouTubers and like this format, this is it. This is what the future's going to be.
Possibly, yeah.
Like ASMR.
Yeah, and Netflix as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Netflix is huge.
Netflix is really big.
I don't think they're like ASMR. Hello, microphones.
Welcome
you have to get like serious
ASMR headphones.
Isn't ASMR?
Oh. But that's again ASMR and like mukbang, all that kind of stuff. That
mukbang is kind of fucked up.
You know the video I'm talking about, the
chick eating the lobsters.
The Oriental lady eating the. She's like octopus.
Yeah,
and she has like her teeth.
So there's did I tell you about?
You told me that she's.
So there's like a conspiracy about. I don't know if you guys know, but there's a thing called mukbanging. I think it's called, where people eat like a massive amount of food, and they like crazy amounts of food. Not even a massive amount. It's like a crazy amount, and it's like normally for some reason it's like seafood, like fish, lobsters, crabs.
Yeah, it's just one woman
eels.
though. It's just that one.
Yeah, it's just one chick, but she.
It's like raw. Disgusting.
There's like a conspiracy going around that she's like being held captive, and she's being like forced to eat
that stuff
because she wears like a
who's forcing her to?
I don't know, like a partner or whatever. They're making money off the videos because it's getting like millions of views, and it's like it's not it's not bad. They're getting ad revenue off of that. They're probably making like a couple of thousand like
per video.
Yeah, man, they're making dough.
How many subscribers does she have?
It's got like a couple of million. Her videos get like 6-7 million average. Like every single one of them. Yeah, and there was that clip where she's got like bruises and stuff on her arms.
Yeah, you showed.
And then she's got like there's one bit where she's like eating a huge eel and her like teeth fall out, which is kind of weird.
But again, like going back to the whole social.
But this is the whole internet.
Social media, the internet's crazy.
It's only gonna get weirder.
And even like Insta girls, right? I mean, there is like a massive thing with Instagram girls. Like if you see them in real life, they look average. Right, whereas you can have girls who are like, okay, I don't even know why I said that. It was a point written here, but like the whole concept, Instagram, TikTok, ASMR, like it's so crazy now.
It's almost gone overboard.
It's just gonna get bigger.
Yeah.
It's like I think the next thing that people are gonna do. I mean, it's gonna be it's gonna be like sports stars, skateboarders, film stars. You're gonna be able to see their day-to-day life. Everyone. So when someone goes,
you can kind of do that anyway, though, right?
But yeah, I mean, of course, you have like Wiz Khalifa day to day and that kind of. But I think it's going to be like
I watched the video on YouTube because
Shouts out.
I get like deep into YouTube.
Yeah, you love YouTube.
Crazy stuff on YouTube. YouTube's like my best friend.
Yeah, it's like your BBC.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because there's so many different paths that you can go down in YouTube. Like you can go like the normal route and watch like Logan Paul or Jake Paul or like KSI.
Is that the
but that's just like
route? I don't watch that.
Then you can like veer off and you can find some pretty cool stuff like
how do you do it? Do you just go homepage and?
So I've got a YouTube channel where I've like the
you
YouTube
put your own videos
algorithm
on
is like pretty mad.
Okay.
Like I like a lot of videos on YouTube, so then it feeds me like stuff that I like. Like I watch a lot of skateboarding.
Yeah,
videos.
yeah. So you just see that kind of stuff.
I like music videos and what was I talking about? What was I trying to say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh fuck! I've literally forgot what I was saying about it. I found something, but I forgot what I was gonna say. What were we talking about? Shit. My brain's gone. My brain's gone.
I was messaging people last night, right? So
I'll think of it again.
I saw this like really funny video. I couldn't message people last night. So you go to someone and you go, "It smells like up sexy in here," and they go, "What's up sexy?" And you're just like, "Not much." Like, what are you doing? And I was like texting people.
Dad joke.
I was texting people being like, "Smells like up sexy," and I just like no one would reply. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I remember what I was gonna say. So I watched this video of this guy. He does like crazy experiments.
Okay.
But they're all like contained inside.
YouTube?
Yeah. He hasn't got many followers. He's got like a couple 100,000, but he's very underrated for what he does. And he done this one where he lived in virtual reality for a week. Like he wore a headset on for a week. He slept with it on.
Should you go blind or something?
Nah. That's what I thought, but no, he didn't.
Do you reckon you can hear okay?
No, you probably should sit a bit closer. Because of the echo. He lived with virtual reality, like with VR headset on. Yeah, he slept in it, played, and he was like, I didn't know this, but there's like you can go and have like yoga classes in VR. And
but how are you gonna get to like the toilet? Like how? Like, do you know what I mean?
He walks to the toilet. There's a setting in VR apparently that's like half in between like animated and real life, so you can see where you're walking. Doing.
You're not pissing in like a dungeon covered in fire.
And then he done another experiment where he stayed in like darkness for a week.
Yeah.
No artificial light, no sunlight.
Speaking of that, do you know what I've always wanted to do? You know those like deprivation chambers?
Yeah.
Where you sit in them for like 10, 20 minutes.
Your mind in them things.
I really want to do one of them.
That would be cool. You can go and do that.
Yeah,
do you not seen the guy on the Vice where he does it?
Tyler the Creator.
No, the guy, I forgot his name, but he does like
what the I know you're talking about
like
the weird
Hamlet, I think his name is.
He's like
Hammy or something.
He's like always into like DMT.
Hamilton, that's it. Yeah, he does.
The one that loves like DMT.
He does acid in one.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
DMT is an odd concept, isn't it? I think that's what DMT is.
Sound like Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Have you seen the spear chucking rhino?
There's a few I didn't want to turn this into like a conspiracy podcast at all, but there's a couple of cool concepts, but we'll probably save them for next time because
conspiracies.
Well, not conspiracies.
We can have a conspiracy segment. Do you know what I mean?
Because I mean, we don't want to like do too. We don't want to like overboard everyone.
Look, you want to make sure that the people know you're woke, like because I'm quite a woke guy.
What time did we start?
I think we started at 8.
I was just watching actually Pop Smoke interview. You
think he's conspiracy?
No.
I think he's definitely gone.
He's definitely gone. But I was watching on Beats One. Shout out Zane Lowe if you ever want us to come on the show.
If you're listening to this at all.
But Pop Smoke was talking in an interview about his new album, Meet the Woo 2.
Meet the Woo 2, yeah. She got the way that I woo.
And it's quite sad because he's actually a nice guy.
He was about. Have you seen?
And he's young as well.
The video of the picture of him and his main squeeze type of thing.
What do you mean?
So like I don't know how. I'm gonna say I don't know how it works for them guys, but like he had like a day one, and it was always like the messages are like, oh baby, like I love you, we're gonna make it, I'm gonna buy you a house, all this kind of stuff.
Right.
And then he died like 2 days later.
Yeah. I'm not too sure about
it shows you
conspiracy. I think it's definitely real. I don't think it's not real. He's definitely dead.
Yeah, he's definitely gone. But I mean,
because there's no reason for him to pretend to be dead. But
it shows you the
Tupac.
Also another thing, it's like every time these guys die, it's always right before an album's dropping.
Yeah, for sure. It's almost as if it's like they're trying to sell albums, but it's like the Michael Jackson thing as well. When before the world tour, did he have an album coming out?
He died like literally, I think, as the album came out.
Lil Peep as well.
Lil Peep, yeah. R.I.P. Michael Jackson. I don't care what anyone says. Like that whole thing is ridiculous.
Do you think it's real?
Well, he's dead. Yeah, he's definitely.
No. I mean,
what, him being a pedo?
Neverland thing.
I
feel like Michael Jackson got framed.
Oh, but come on, you can't not have
some
that
bullshit. No. He was definitely doing some crazy shit, but I'd be careful because I don't know if you're in the frame if you lean too far back.
Is
your back hurting?
Yeah, I've just got a bit of.
We need to invest in some better shirts.
Got a bit of a bad back. The thing with I have a girl I work with who has the most incredible posture.
Yeah,
actually, every time I walk past her, she's just. Shout out if you're watching this. I'm not going to say your name, but shout out.
It's difficult to sit up, but there was something else I was going to mention, but I completely forgot.
With Michael Jackson, okay, I don't want it to be true because I kind of think it's not true.
Have you noticed that they don't like play any of his music anymore on the radio?
I have a theory on this as well. I think it's to do with the quality of the music.
What do you mean?
I think if the music is good enough, it's going to withstand anything.
Yeah, but Michael Jackson's quality of music is brilliant.
Yeah, but he still gets played. Michael Jackson.
Yeah, not as much as he used to though.
Like Gary Glitter's never going to get played because
Ken Bruce, Radio 2 presenter, he said like, I don't care about Michael Jackson. Like, yeah, he done some fuckeries, but his music's so good, I still got to play it. Which is fair play. Yeah, but it's you're not going to hear like Rolf Harris on the radio anymore.
Everything about him. Rolf Harris dropped tunes like.
Yeah, he plays like the flute, I think.
He went white. He got all the plastic surgery. Like
There's a couple of conspiracies about Michael
Jackson. The kids. How has he got a kid?
I feel like we need to do a bit more research on MJ.
I know quite a lot of MJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
But it's like it's outplayed.
Shout out to these drinks. These are great drinks.
Yeah, they're nice. Firefly.
Shout
out to Waitrose.
Shout out to Waitrose. Yeah.
We're
an Elderflower. Joey asked me earlier what drink I'd like, and I said
we were going to get kombucha because I've never tried it before.
What is kombucha?
I don't know. I actually don't know. Let me Google it. If anyone knows about kombucha, let us know.
Yeah, let us know if it's worth getting it on for the next podcast. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe. I was thinking, do I say that at the start of the podcast?
Do you know what my biggest nightmare is?
What?
That it's like not recording.
Oh God, no! It's the red light's on.
Yeah.
Oh mate, talking about conspiracies, right?
One sec, I'm just gonna give you a synopsis.
Have you seen these?
Kombucha is a fermented, slightly alcoholic, lightly evanescent, sweetened black or green tea drink, commonly consumed for its supposed health benefits. Sometimes the beverage is called kombucha tea.
Nice.
It's from the culture
like
of bacteria and yeast. Yeah.
So it's like an Arizona type.
Yeah, so it's fermented. I actually watched a documentary
fermented horse's urine.
I actually watched a documentary of the guy that created kombucha. He went abroad on holiday to a country where they were making it, and then he brought it back to America. Like he just stole the idea.
Yeah.
It's like he's like multi-millionaire.
It's like Pan and Ice.
Yeah, same thing, I suppose.
Same type of thing, right?
I mean, fair play.
Shout out to Pan and Ice.
Fair play to it.
Yeah.
Like, making money.
Making fucking peas, man.
But it's easy to. There's loads of concepts.
Yeah, I can't think of anything though.
No, but I mean, the whole like everyone loves ice cream. It's like milkshakes, like shake away. Like just put some shit in a blender.
Yeah. Do you remember fucking shake? It was weird you say that, mate. I remember fucking shake away the other day.
In Windsor.
Yeah, the one I was thinking about the one in Windsor. How like horrible that shit was.
I don't know why they shut it down because it was popular.
It was pretty trash. Like a Skittles fucking milkshake. Who wants that?
I never had that one. I used to get like an Oreo.
Never had any.
Or like
there was
Snickers.
one in Cambo, wasn't there? What's the one?
No, there was one
by Wagamama's.
It wasn't a shake away. It was just a milkshake.
Yeah, I do fuck with milkshakes, man. I quite like milkshakes. Are we cutting out the swearing, by the way? Are we going to bleep?
No, we can swear.
I don't know.
Oh, I can't be bothered to.
I don't really want Susie to walk in on.
No, we can
swearing.
We can swear, but I can't be bothered to take it out.
Do you know what?
We can say like shit.
Do you know what? Spac Nation. I keep deleting the notes. Do you know what Spac Nation is? Have you seen Spac Nation?
No, I don't know.
This like drill, like gospel.
No.
Have you not seen this?
Play a bit.
Oh, it's like gospel music, but it's done like drill. It's like done in like a drill.
Is it American or English?
No, it's English. It's UK drill music, but like
they're
gospel.
trying to take like a light-hearted.
No, it's literally gospel drill music.
Drill music.
SPAC Nation. Apparently there's a conspiracy with the main guy.
Why is that always a conspiracy to everything?
Yeah, to be fair, I don't even know much about it, so I could be speaking out of turn here. Let me try and find the SPAC Nation.
What happened to your case on your phone?
I just took it off once, and it just feels so much nicer, like living on the edge.
I feel like your life's a bit more risky when you
Bit
have
more
a
risky.
case on your phone.
Yeah, I feel like my personal life is a lot more chilled out.
What, when you've got a case on
When
your
I've
phone?
got a case on my phone, I'm
Have you got any
a
cracks or
savage.
anything?
No, I'm all good. I'm all good.
Let's have a look.
When I haven't got a
Oh, yeah, it looks good.
when I haven't got a case on my phone, I'm quite subdued and relaxed.
So sticky.
With the case, yeah, I don't know why it's sticky. With the
Train, it's sitting on the train, and
with the case, with the
There
case
was
on,
something I was
mad.
going to talk about, but I forgot again what it was.
Hmm?
About June, actually, the book June.
The book June, yeah. Ryan, shout out Ryan
Yeah.
Eva. Ryan Eva's the one that put us on
we
it.
were talking about getting it, and I got it, and
When's the film out?
it's out apparently this year, the end of this year.
Yeah,
Or
but you said the
summer.
book was
The
quite
book,
tough
the
read.
book's difficult. I've only read like 10 pages of it because it's like one of them things. It's like imagine jumping into like Lord of the Rings in the last episode, and like the last film, and like not knowing any of the characters. It doesn't like build a foundation of characters. It just like throws you straight into it, which is I find that
It's
difficult.
pretty tricky to build. Like it's like a different planet. It's all some crazy shit. So
Yeah, there's like there's like loads of lore
It's a
to
big
it.
thing.
There's like tons of lore to it.
Did you watch Fury Wilder?
No,
Not a fan of boxing, are you?
not really.
I wanted both of them to lose, to be honest, mate.
I prefer I like watching UFC sometimes.
yeah.
Because it's like it's versatile, you know.
Well, it's just
you
not.
know how it's going to end in boxing.
Yeah.
It's either going to go to points or it's going to be a knockout. But same with you.
Same with UFC.
But there's like more technical
With UFC,
ways
thing.
of. There's
I
different
think-
ways in like taking people down, obviously.
The only way I like boxing, and I'm going to be brutally honest, is if you've had like a few drinks and you're up waiting.
Yeah, so
And you can put some money on the fight or something. That's when it's fun. Other than that, it's just a wait. Like I'll never wake up at 4 a.m. to watch.
no,
Do you know what I mean?
not sober anyway.
Definitely not sober.
It's something that I think
No offense to anyone who
that.
did do that.
And you know what else I hate about boxing? Every time I've been somewhere where there's boxing,
Gets racial.
people, not even, yeah, I mean that as well,
Could say
but
that as well, yeah.
people automatically think that they can
They
fight.
yeah.
So like, if you're at a club or whatever,
Oh,
or you're
yeah.
at a pub
Oh,
watching the
you're-
boxing on Saturday night, I can guarantee you that there would
You're
have
gonna-
been
you're
someone
gonna fight,
outside
yeah,
in the
yeah.
car park after trying to
Definitely.
fight someone because people get excited.
Definitely. Well, we've seen some pretty outrageous fights in Oscar High Street.
Yeah, I don't think we should incriminate anyone.
Yeah,
but,
no, nothing incriminative.
yeah, fighting's just probably the most overrated thing there is.
Yeah, there's no winners really.
No,
You can't-
everyone's a loser.
Everyone loses.
Because you look like a loser if you're starting it, and then there's obviously losing the
just-
fight, and then obviously
Yeah.
if you win it, personally you're still a loser.
Yeah.
I think fighting in general is just so stupid.
Yeah, facts. It is.
I don't think you can get stupider than fighting.
It is. You believe me.
Because words are
You can do there's pretty stupid things you
words
can do out
are
there.
people can. I like a good argument,
Yeah.
like a word
Well,
argument, but not a
I
fight
think
argument.
I think the thing is, and it goes back to what we were talking about earlier about like people and how everything's changing. People just want to talk about themselves. So I think when whatever altercation, whatever it is, I mean, you're going to see someone who's going to get in a fight because they want some attention, or someone's going to get in an argument because at the end of the day, I think that's the way that the world is moving. It's just people always just want to be.
Well, look at Trump, for example, like the whole Twitter, like literally starting wars
Yeah, on
on
Twitter.
a social media platform. Like
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah.
get crazier than that. Like who would have thought that literally World War III was going to kick
Yeah,
off like a
that
couple of months ago?
Iranian stuff.
Yeah, because
So
of Twitter.
It's like it's crazy. Remember that thing where it's like, I can tell me you can kill some guys in a cave, but you can't find someone in fucking Cleveland.
Yeah. Stevie Stevens, that's
Stevie
another
Stevens.
topic
That
to
was
speak
the
about.
craziest
But we
thing.
need to get going back to original Chips TV idea. The concept came about. It was probably a year ago, wasn't it?
No,
longer.
3 years ago.
Was
mate.
it?
Yeah, 2017.
A good friend Elijah and Jasper.
Jasper, yeah, shout out Elijah and Jasper.
we had a group chat like
Yeah.
3 years ago. We still got the same group chat, haven't
Group
we?
chat, yeah. Well, it's a new one, but
Yeah,
it's just like
revived. But we were speaking about doing a podcast years ago, and we never.
How did the
ended
name
up.
even come about? Because
I think it was like Elijah. I think it was Elijah that said just Chips TV.
But like what like?
Just random.
No, because I think I remember you saying chips. You kept on putting the chips emoji.
Yeah, that was it.
And then someone just said chips TV.
I think it was me actually.
Yeah, it was.
I'm going to take full credit for it.
Yeah.
But the creative mind. There's definitely ways of expressing your feelings.
And that's what we've always
in
had.
creative ways, like music and art. And sounds cringe, but it's true. Anything really, like even this, like.
Well, I just think with this, it's it's a nice way to. I mean, one of the main things. How many times are we together, or like whoever we're with, and you spend an hour together, and you think, if someone recorded that, what we were just saying, that I'd pay for listening to that. I went for a walk the other day, for a walk on Virginia Water Park, and it was about maybe a 2-hour walk. That probably was one of the best conversations I've ever had in my life. And it was funny, it was deep, it was emotional, it was like everything wrapped up in one. And you know what I mean? Nothing. And so this format, if people are willing to actually see this and listen to this, then do you know what I mean? Because we say you say interesting things, and I think everyone has that capability. But it's it's nice that this is a format that people fuck with. Like this wasn't a thing back in.
Yeah, podcasts now they're a lot more popular because people can. It's easy now to start a podcast.
Yeah,
like, it's not. I mean,
we're doing it now. Yeah, all we have to do is buy mics and.
It didn't take too long. To be honest. It's actually doing it, which is the.
Well, at one point, were you ever a bit scared we were never going to do this? Because I was a bit.
No, not really. I knew that we were going to do it. It's like anything. Like you can plan to a certain extent, but then if you have to actually make you have to make an effort to actually do it.
Exactly.
Otherwise, it won't happen.
So it's never going to happen.
It's like making music, or like making music, or even I don't know, anything.
How come you never really went like? I mean, I know you kept on making music, but you were quite sporadic in terms of like how regularly you're releasing it. I mean, how come you never decided to?
I don't know.
Keep it going.
More of like a thing for myself, I guess. Kind of. I liked.
You did it for yourself.
Yeah, no, it wasn't ever. I didn't ever take it too seriously.
Yeah,
music.
yeah. But you should have. You should have. Yeah.
I should have, but I mean, I still could. But it's one of them things I like doing.
Yeah.
For myself and like friends and.
Yeah.
Like I always I was thinking this earlier. Like every time I used to make a song, I always used to like show you it or Charlotte or mum and dad or.
Yeah.
It's always been. Like something that I've wanted to like show people just to see what they think.
Exactly.
And like me and Elijah have made tons of songs that we've never like put out there. Like just random
But I've
songs.
been with you when you've made great songs before, and I thought,
I think it's just
why have you never done that?
I'm well like I overthink, like I want stuff to be like perfect.
Yeah,
like
I
I can't like I've always wanted like music to sound like a certain way.
Yeah.
If you make it and it doesn't sound right, I'm like, oh fuck.
Well, you suppose you want it to sound like a particular image. I mean, you have an image in your head, and you have that.
The best music I've ever made though has been when I'm like been on holiday. Like when I've been away, and like I made music from being inspired and like seeing stuff.
Modelos and like Spain.
Yeah, just like I made one of our songs. I made like the melody for it when I was away, and then I sent it to Elijah, and then he done like some percussion stuff on it, and then when we got back we finished it. I think that was the one, what's it? I forgot the name of it.
Sorry.
The Way That You Hold Me.
Oh yeah, I remember that song. Is that the one?
The last one that we dropped.
What was the one that I have on? Is it Burnout? Is that still on?
I think so.
Because you wanted to take it down.
It's on SoundCloud.
I actually love this.
I don't know if it's on Apple Music. It's on
It's on
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud. Yeah. But I love this. I love this setup, mate. It's unreal. It looks really nice. Look at the mirror.
I don't think you can see the mirror on the shot, but
you know.
No.
I had one of my favourite ever nights here. I'm not going to talk about it too much because we can't. But do you know what I'm talking about?
There's always been.
Well, it's only every time I've stayed here.
Yeah.
So I've known you 12 years. I've never only stayed there once. And that was
it's a homely vibe here.
That was a really funny night. That was a great time.
Did you watch the Love Island final?
Oh no, I didn't watch a single minute this year.
See, I watched a good hand of it. Yeah, because I felt like I haven't had anything to do recently in the evenings. Do you know what I mean? Like the weather's kind of shit. So
Kind of a bit more time to stay up for a while as well.
I'm not proud to admit that I've watched it, but
Why
I
don't
didn't
you
watch. I didn't watch last year.
Will you tell the people what your thoughts were on who won?
Yeah, I will.
Who won? I don't know.
Finn and Paige won.
Which one?
She was supposedly Lewis Capaldi's ex-girlfriend.
Oh, she was from the beginning because I saw the first episode.
Scottish bird. He came in like halfway through, or maybe like a quarter of the way.
Yeah.
He seems like a nice guy.
Tell the people your thoughts on it.
It was good. I thought
a lot of people, I'm guessing, probably watched Love Island.
Probably. Like I said, like I'm not like an avid Love Island. Like I didn't watch last year. I just watched it because I thought like I'm gonna give it a try. And also like now that we're doing this, I feel like it's something to talk about, and it's like it's nice to like know what other people people's opinions are. But I thought it was good. I didn't think it was like I wasn't like glued to the screen, but I just watched. You know when you're like just watching, you're like on your phone, and you've got it on in the background.
Well, it's good. I suppose it's good for that.
Easy to watch.
You see, I tried to watch the first episode, and I remember getting into the group chat, being like, "Oh my god," and no one wanted to.
No one wanted to watch it.
No one wanted to talk about it. I'm guessing everyone was watching it, and I like, "What? Excuse me."
You're gonna be sick.
No, I'm just don't know. I only like watching these things if I can talk about it with people. Yeah. You know, oh, she's like fit, he's a loser, whatever.
Yeah. It used to be. It used to be
that's
a lot
that's
more,
what it used to be like.
With everything that's happened with like the people like
killing themselves. Yeah, really sad, by the way.
It's I think it's a bit of a touchy subject now. I don't know if they said that they're doing one again in summer,
they've got to cancel it, mate. Like surely they've got to cancel it.
It is a bit mad.
It's crazy. The first season we watched it. I don't know if it was the first one that came out when it.
I didn't watch the very first one. I watched
the one where it was like Terry and like is that Muggy Mike?
No, I don't think Mike was in that one. That was the one after, I think.
The one with Terry and the
Terry's Staines boy, Berkshire boy.
Who was the guy that all the girls used to cream themselves over?
Terry.
No, not Terry. There was another one that came in, and he went out with another girl.
Alex, I think he was.
Alex,
the guy that had like the nose piercing.
Yeah, the nose piercing.
He was going out with Olivia, I think it was.
Yeah. Apparently, they all saw the. Massive package.
Wiener.
Yeah, massive.
They saw his wiener.
Yeah, they nose piercing.
Yes, second nose piercing.
Yeah, third leg. Fucking tripod.
It was Love Island's good, but it's just.
So that was the season I watched.
But there's other stuff to watch. There's like more TV series than just Love Island.
Do you know what apparently is like the best thing? X on the Beach. Apparently this is really good.
I don't think I could pour myself into watching.
No, I don't go past those channels.
What is a good show. I just finished watching it. It's a true story. You should definitely watch it. It's on ITV. Is it ITV or Channel 4? Or I don't know. They're all like the same now. It's called White House Farm. Yeah. It's based on a true story of a guy that was adopted by a family, and his stepsister had like mental health problems. Like she had schizophrenia, I think. She was married, but divorced. But she had two sons, twins. And a mother and a father, and they lived in a farmhouse that was in, I can't think exactly where it was, I think it was Essex, and he basically killed them all and pinned the killing on her, like mental health like problems, like that she killed them and committed suicide so he could get all of the money from what's it called? No, not life insurance, the what's it called when inheritance.
Oh, okay.
He killed them. He killed the two little kids, 5-year-olds. Shot them both in the head.
Don't spoil the.
No. It's a true story. So
okay.
It's a news. It's happened.
It's true. What happened?
It was an old case. I think it was in like the 80s. But he killed. I think it was the 80s, late 80s, early 90s. He killed the two boys, his sister, and his mum and dad. Left the husband. Like the husband wasn't there, so the husband obviously, both his kids had died and his ex-wife, so he was obviously shot to bits. But he was believing the brother that did it.
So he believed that it was the woman that.
Yeah. So he.
Well, then he finds out obviously that it was the.
Yeah, there was one cop. I can't remember his name. Stephen Graham's in it.
Oh, shouts out Stephen Graham. Do you remember? I don't think you're on that.
What?
Pete loves Stephen Graham.
Pete loves. I've spoken to Pete about Stephen Graham. My dad met him in the petrol station down the road.
Graham,
yeah. Nice guy apparently.
What was he doing in NASCAR?
He was filming with Tom Hardy. He was.
Kind of part. Do you remember?
He was filming Tom Hardy.
Do you remember when apparently people saw Channing Tatum in his fucking older shot?
No.
Yeah, apparently he was in like older shot Tesco's.
Really?
Yeah, Channing Tatum.
What was he doing there? Just chilling.
Shopping probably.
That's strange.
Getting some.
But anyway, you need to watch it because there's 6 episodes. And it's pretty compelling.
Like I said,
It's sad.
I don't really like telly. Like
but it's a series. It's a TV series.
Six series. Yeah, 6 episodes.
It's up there.
I'm trying to think what I watch. I watch the same things, man. I just watch the same things over and over again. No, as in like the same.
Yeah, I don't know why you do that.
Sure, because I just it's you can't go wrong.
I think it's time I rewatched.
Breaking Bad.
No.
Sopranos.
No.
True Detective.
Season 2.
Yeah.
I've watched season 1 like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, what did you think of Hostiles?
I didn't finish it. I
Really?
got to, like I said yesterday, he's just said goodbye to the other
spoilers.
Guy. No spoilers. He just said goodbye to the other guy.
The Native American guy.
No. The black fella, African American fella.
Where was that?
At the fort.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
And
as Timothy Chalamet died.
Timothy Chalamet's died. Yeah. So pointless. Why he's in there.
Yeah, I think it was a small part for him.
Yeah, so pointless.
He's like getting his foot in the door back then because he's been in some pretty sick films now.
I don't know. He's been in that film. He's like Beautiful Boy.
Yeah,
which is a film that I kind of want to see because I've seen.
Steve Carell. They play good parts in that. That's like one of the most.
What else is he in?
Emotional stories. He's in The King, obviously.
Yeah.
Hot Summer Nights. You need to see that as well. That's a good film.
What's Hot Summer Nights?
It's like an indie kind of film.
Is it the comedy?
No, it's like not comedy. It's like a.
Is it a remake?
No, it's an old film. And then he's also in Call Me by Your Name, which is a good film. Have you seen Call Me by Your Name with Amy Harmer?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's like a gay romantic film based in like Italy. He's like
Is he a gay guy?
Amy Harmer, yeah, Timothy. Well, they're like bi.
I think I have seen this. I think it's like I think I have seen an advert.
They're in Italy, I think.
There's another famous actor.
And he comes, Amy Harmer comes over to like do like a summer holiday, and then they like fall in love. But there's like quite a big age difference between them.
But there's another guy who's like famous in it. It's like the guy's dad, isn't there?
Yeah, he's like a professor, the dad.
Fair enough.
I don't know who it is.
Fair enough.
What else?
But by the way, just a quick note. We have 2 friends of ours, a chap called Ryan, chap called Sam, who are, just like us, obsessed with films and art in that sense. So we're definitely going to get them on. So this is going to be, half just talking about life, talking about love, and then the other half will be, discussing films and things like that.
Yeah, there's so much to talk about.
So I do need to
film.
Because they're wrapping this up soon. Cause it is
for sure. Well, yeah, we can wrap it up now. I think because it's.
Should we do it?
I think it's been.
Now?
Yeah, it's been right. It's been like an hour, I think. So maybe like 40 minutes. But this is like episode 1. This is just kind of like an introduction to what we're going to be doing and what we're going to be talking about. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and we're catching the next one.
Yeah, please let us know. Excuse me. Please let us know your thoughts. I
think it's going to be one a week.
One a week.
I'm going to try and drop them every Wednesday.
This is our first one, so.
It's pretty late as well.
Of course, it's a bit. Yeah, I feel like if I come here on after I just came from work, so.
Yeah, but we can record on the weekends.
Record on the weekend.
Sometimes we can do 2 in a week because then we can
release them.
Yeah. All right. Cool. It's a wrap.
Thanks for that.
It's a done deal.